Welcome back to the Dragon Den, my loyal Dragonites. King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Red Turbo Ranger. So here we have the Red Turbo Ranger posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. The Red Turbo Ranger comes with a helmeted head and an unhelmeted head, as well as two pairs of hands, the Turbo Blaster, the Turbo Sword, and the Lightning Turbo Sword with a lightning effect. So overall a decent batch of accessories here with TJ, so with that out of the way, let's move on to his details. The Red Turbo Ranger is looking very spiffy here in his Lightning Collection debut. I really like the red that he has on, it is a really nice shade of red. Taking a look at his helmet, I think it's one of Lightning Collection's better helmet designs. I really did enjoy the car motif of Power Rangers Turbo, and this helmet represents the Red Turbo Ranger perfectly. The visor is painted with a really nice glossy black, and I absolutely love the silver accents that it has on. The silver mouthpiece is very nice, and I love the silver accents on the sides of his head. Continuing on his body, the Red Turbo Ranger has a white collar piece. Then we do go on to his main uniform, which is done in this really nice shade of red. The black line work on his uniform is done very well, and I love the yellow accents on his chest. And one thing I do like is that the black accents go onto his back as well. Moving on to his arms, he does have a nice set of red sleeves which match the uniform perfectly. On his left arm we do have a 1 inside a yellow triangle, and we do have a white band across his bicep. On his right shoulder we have the Turbo Ranger insignia as well as that same white band across his bicep. The gloves are white as you would expect, but they do have a black band at the top of the glove. And the rest of the glove is your standard Power Ranger glove. He has on a white belt which looks very nice, especially with the Turbo Ranger buckle on it. The buckle looks just like headlights, and it looks perfectly and is painted very cleanly. And on his right side he does have a holster for holding the Turbo Blaster. Moving on to his legs, his red uniform does continue on really nicely, and I like the line work on his legs. The line work is painted cleanly, which is surprising coming from Hasbro. And then he does have on a pair of white boots, which just like with the gloves have a black band at the top of the boot. Some nice folds and wrinkles are in his boot, and then we do have your standard Power Ranger foot. So overall I really like the design here on the Red Turbo Ranger. He looks very show accurate here, and I like what Hasbro has done, so with that out of the way, let's get him compared to our usual suspects. Here we have the Red Turbo Ranger posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. So overall, TJ will compare nicely to the rest of your Lightning Collection action figures. With the comparisons out of the way, let's move on to his articulation. TJ has a ball joint in the head, butterfly joints in his shoulders, arms go out to the side and do a full 360, bicep swivel and double hinged elbows, swivel hinge at his wrists, ball joint in his upper torso and a reverse ab crunch. Ball hinge hips kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. Double bend in his knee, swivel at his boot, hinge in the ankle, and forward facing pin. So TJ does have your standard Lightning Collection articulation. So with everything said and done, let's get the Red Turbo Ranger posed for my final thoughts. The Red Turbo Ranger is an exceptional figure, and I love the fact that it is on the updated Lightning Collection male torso. I think this articulation scheme is very good. The only thing it really needs is a hinge in the neck. I think the accessories here work perfectly for TJ, although another set of hands wouldn't hurt anything. The Turbo Blaster and the Turbo Sword are a nice touch, but I especially love his character-specific Turbo Lightning Sword. And the unhelmeted head does a really good job of capturing the likeness of the actor. I was a little iffy collecting the male Rangers, but thankfully Hasbro actually reworked this body and it works perfectly here for the Red Turbo Ranger. I am thankful it gave us TJ instead of Tommy. No offense to Tommy, but we do have plenty of Tommy figures. If you're a fan of Power Rangers Turbo, you're definitely going to want to have the Red Turbo Ranger in your collection. So with that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other Power Rangers videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, as well as some new prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.